Hey everybody.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Hi.
Today we're going to be going over the browser window in Zoom. So this is the window that pops up when you go to view more settings under the General tab in the settings window in Zoom. You might have to log in to be able to get to this window, but this is kind of like the back end of Zoom, which is where you can do a lot of the advanced settings and controls. First off, you'll see at the top here, you can join a meeting from this browser window. You can host a meeting from this browser window. And if you click at the very top right, it tells you your name, the email that's associated, whether it's licensed or unlicensed account, and allows you to sign out. All the way to the left, you'll see there are a bunch of different tabs. And so the first tab is the profile tab. And we went over this in another video, but basically this tab gives you all of the information on your profile. Underneath that is the meetings tab. This tab is going to show you all your meetings. So it'll show you the upcoming. If you tab over, it'll tell you all the previous ones you've had. Personal room, which is when you host a meeting, this is giving you all the details of your personal room. This is also where there are sub tabs where you can go to poll. So this is where you can create the polls for your personal room if you're going to be doing that, and also gives you some live streaming options for your personal room as well. From there, the meeting templates. So you can actually create a meeting template if you're going to have a recurring meeting or a meeting that you know you're going to want it set up the exact same way every time. You can just create a template. That way, every time you start a meeting, it'll be exactly the same. Underneath the meetings tab is the webinars tab. So if you have an account that has access to webinars, when you click on this tab, it'll give you all of the options and customizations and abilities to create and change webinars. In a later video, Mark and I will show you how to create a webinar. Underneath that is recordings. So here, cloud recordings will be stored. So if you opt to send your recordings to the cloud, they are stored here. Next to that is local recordings. So you'll see here, it lists all of the local recordings that we've done. These are the ones that you record, and then it gets downloaded straight to your computer. And they have them here as well. You can open them, delete them, organize them. And this is just a great way to access the archive of all the recordings you've done, just in case you need to refer back to one. The settings tab has a few sub tabs here. Okay, so for the first one under meeting, you'll have security. Under this tab, you'll have all of the advanced security options that you can either turn on or turn off. We're not going to go through all of them, but just know if you're looking for advanced security options, this is where you would go. Underneath that is schedule a meeting. So these are advanced settings to scheduling a meeting. So there are specific things you want, like the videos to be on or off or whatever. They can be found here in scheduling the meeting. Under that is in-meeting basic. These are the basic settings that are still kind of considered advanced settings, because you won't see these settings in Zoom, like in the settings window that we've been showing you before. These are advanced basic settings where you'll be able to turn on and off very specific things in Zoom. Underneath that is in-meeting advanced, and these are the advanced settings. So these are the ones you really don't see, but if you are looking to do something very specific, or have the desire to do something specific and you can't find the setting in Zoom itself, you might need to come here to the in-meeting advanced and advanced. Underneath that is email notification. So these are all the settings that you can change if in terms of how you want email notifications to be sent to you from Zoom. And then at the very end is other, and these are very specific settings that you almost never go to, but they're here just in case you need to change them. Next to meeting is recording. And here, again, here's a bunch of other settings for the recording bit. So If you're recording something on Zoom and you want very specific settings that you can't access in the recording tab in the settings window in the Zoom meeting, you can come to the browser here, and there's a whole load of other advanced settings that you can toggle on and off. Next to that is the telephone. So if you're going to be doing telephone stuff with Zoom, calling in, things like that, here is where you can change a bunch of that stuff, advanced settings for that. Is account profile, and this is pretty basic. It just tells you what your account number and who your account type and name and all that good stuff. So if you want any of that information, you can find it here. At the very end of our list here is reports, and this is where you can look at different reports, usage reports, meeting reports. They're all easily accessible here. Hopefully this was helpful, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks so much.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.